really like her because she was too clingy and pushy. And
Wow.
yeah, you were too clingy, and well, that was what I thought. When I got to know her, a nice girl, very kind.
Okay.
I like doing video calls with her. Physical touch. I like hugging. I like body. I like body.
Can you say she's a clingy one now? The fact that we have different personalities does not necessarily mean that we cannot make it work. Don't forget the good things your friends have done for you, and then highlight only the bad things.
Take people the way they take you.
Doesn't set you as a priority.
Priority, exactly.
Yeah, don't raise your expectations.
You should know your place.
In your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time on this channel, welcome. And I'm so excited about this video because I have a guest. This is our first sit down video. Veronica has been on my channel before, but it was in a vlog, right? And this is the first time we're actually doing a sit down video. So as you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about our friendship and how we've been able to be friends, navigate this female friendship of a thing over the years, because I know that female friendships can be a lot. And if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Isioma and she'll be introducing herself shortly. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Hi Veronica, what's your name? Okay, so
Hi Veronica.
Hi baby girl. So introduce yourself.
Now you're talking. Hello everybody. My name is Veronica, and just like Isioma said, this is my first time. This is our first time doing a sit down video
together.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and
turn on your post notifications.
Turn on your post notifications and
leave a comment below.
Leave a comment below. Yeah, thank you.
V baby, how long have we been friends for?
Since late 2017. Wait, third term, is it not late? Third term is July. We've been friends since SS2, since high school, SS2, third term,
secondary school.
Give or take, like 5 years.
5 years, yeah, we've been friends for 5 years. So, what brought us together, if you can remember? What brought us together? I mean, like, what did you see in Isioma that you felt, I feel connected to this person? And then I also say my own as well.
So, at first, I didn't like her. I never said anything to her or anything, but I didn't really like her because she was too clingy and pushy. And
wow.
Yeah, you were too clingy, and well, that was what I thought. That was what I thought.
Wow.
I came in SS2.
Yeah, she came in SS2.
So compared to my former school, we were many in this new school.
Yeah.
So I didn't really notice Isioma. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I didn't really notice her because, number one, we're staying in different hostels and we were in different classes.
Okay.
I was in science, she was in arts.
Yeah.
So that time, had we started that teacher's class, whatever?
Sunday school class. Yeah, I can't remember. I think Sunday school class. We're both Sunday school teachers.
Well, to cut the long story short, I believe it was divinely orchestrated by God for us to meet, because on my own ability, let's say ability, or my own attitude or whatever, I wouldn't have even been friends with her, but God wanted it to happen and God has kept us this far, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to know it's your mom.
Wow.
Yes, she can be very annoying. Hey, this girl can annoy somebody. I bet you're going to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Sioma is a very sweet person. When I got to know her, a nice girl, very kind.
Okay.
Serious.
But
Isioma is a very kind-hearted girl, very sweet. Serious.
Thank you.
I'm not saying this from a point of like a generic point. I mean it.
Thank you.
Seriously, I really mean it. In as much as we have our flaws as human beings, I will not fail to recognize Isioma's good side. She's a very, very caring person. The good outweighs the bad, and that's the most important thing.
So for me, what brought us together is, I think Veronica is somebody that I've always admired. I don't know how I was clingy to her. Maybe it's because of the point of admiration.
No, you were not clingy to me.
Okay.
No,
clingy to other people.
Me? Like to your other friends.
Who are the other friends that I had in VJ?
I don't want to see it.
Like who?
Oh, see, Michael, you want me to whisper?
But seriously, cling. Oh, okay. I think Okay, I get where she's
You were
coming from.
clingy to a
Clingy to
specific
person.
people or person. Or
That's because, okay, in school, I think I've said this here before, I don't know, but I never really had friends. Like, I think I even carried that attitude to my secondary school. I never really had friends.
who told you she had friends?
When I say
I'm
friends,
coming
I
here
mean,
to say the truth.
calm
She
down.
had Isioma had friends.
Friends, when you say friends, I don't mean one-sided friendship. I mean a friend that values you as much as you value them, right? I never really had that. Most of the friends I had, or most of the people I thought were my friends in secondary school, eventually cleaved to other sets of people. So maybe that's what made me seem clingy. It's like I was trying to fight for attention, you know. And at some point, the person I had as a best friend told me she didn't want to be my best friend anymore. So like, it was so hurt. So I think I've really gone through a lot of. Why are you laughing? I'm being serious. So I think I've gone through a lot of friendship.
Heartbreak.
A lot of, it's called friendship hurt. Maybe that's actually the perception of me being clingy. But for me, my first impression of her, what connected me to her, I really admired her confidence. Veronica will be sitting at the back in chapel. Our chaplain will ask questions. Veronica will walk from the back and people will carry microphone and answer.
I can't even remember all
And
those
answer
things.
questions. You can't remember. That's because it was the touching point for me. So I think those things were things that I really admired. If you know me, you know I love public speaking. I love confident people. I love being confident. I love when people are vocal about, you know, their stand. They are able to express themselves. I love all of that. That's why I have a channel, right? So these are the things I saw that made me, you know, oh, I like this person. I love that she's spiritual. She loves God. You know, so maybe that was what attracted me to me. And that was the impression I had, that you're a confident person. You're somebody who stood for something that wasn't like hesitant to make it known to other people. So yeah. Next question. Now, you wanted to even bring this question into limelight before it came, but how do we handle our disagreements? Because trust me, Veronica and I are two different people. Like, from the conversation we've had now, you can already tell we're two different people, and I think we have two different personalities. She's male flag, while I'm
male flag?
You are mostly melancholy and phlegmatic, and then I'm more of a choleric and a phlegmatic person. So we actually have two different personalities. That's why it looks like, oh, I'm always getting on her toes, or she's not matching my energy, kind of thing. So we both have that selfless nature in each other, but she's more of the reserved. She's more reserved than I am. I'm very reserved as well, but she's more reserved. I don't want to say that anybody is doing too much. I think it's just a personality thing. That's why, you know, probably have that perception towards each other. So how do we settle disagreements? What do you think over time, since we've been having disagreements here and there?
We talk about them honestly. Sometimes it might not be immediately, but
Yeah.
we talk about them eventually and forget about it. Apologize. Even though this one is not wrong, apologize. If this one is wrong, apologize. If you're not wrong, apologize. For peace to reign.
Yeah, I think that thing she said is very important. And just know that as we're talking, we're also trying to like enlighten you guys on how you can also navigate your female friendships.
Sorry, I just want to add something. You see this thing about female friendships? Isioma is the only female friend I have. I'm telling you, because in my field, I'm around guys a lot, and to be honest with you, I prefer having guys as friends because it's so easy. You know, it's so easy. They understand me. I understand them. They understand my boundaries. I understand their boundaries. So for me, I feel like maybe it's because of my field. My point is, having a female friend is
Can
not
be a
easy.
lot, yeah.
You know, because there's something about us women. We like to, I will not say assert dominance. I wouldn't put it that way. But this one always wants to be right. This one too wants to be right. This one wants her opinion to be the best one. This one too wants her opinion to. Whereas with guys, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like, okay, if you're right, take just like,
Do you know why?
just be like, oh, okay.
Do you know why? Because we love attention and they love respect. So now the thing is, guys value peace. So they can literally trade being right to get their peace. If you're a guy, you can concord to this. That's why my pastor will always say, my pastor is Pastor Kingsley, he always say, like, give men peace, give women attention, give men peace, give men respect. So respect and peace are very important to men. So men will not mind letting you have the way for their peace sake. Do you understand? But women, we are nurturers by nature, so we love to dwell on things. We want to break it down. For a guy, if he offends you, just go and watch football together. People have settled. But a lady wants to address the issue, apologize to each other. For a lady that is in a relationship, would rather have her guy apologize to her verbally, say I'm sorry, than trying to do the let's watch football together. You must still apologize. Whereas for guys, that apology is, guy, alpha, let's catch up. And once they catch up, that's it. So that's why you feel like it's easy with guys, or it's easier with guys. Whereas if you're relating with a guy as a lady, especially a romantic relationship, you will realize that you will prefer that your spouse or your partner apologizes to you, like you talk about things, when he's just trying to push things under the carpet and be like, oh, let peace just run. Okay, let me say it's fine. But you're trying to make him get the point. So that's why, because we are females and we are relating together, that's why it's like always a drag. But with guys, they value their peace and they can just let things slide. Do you get the point now? So it's not a thing of guys are better friends or females are.
No,
Female
that's not what
I know, I get your point. But I'm just trying to correct that notion for anybody that feels that way or thinks that, oh, guys are better friends than ladies. Female friendships, what they can do to your life, if you get it right.
The thing is,
my God.
when I said I have a lot of guys, blah, 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 blah. I mean, Isioma is my closest friend that is a female. I have female friends. It's not saying, oh, guys flock around. I have female friends, but we're not as close as where I am with this woman.
All right. So
female friendships are good.
Beautiful.
Yes, they are beautiful.
And they can transform your life, literally make you a better person.
I encourage it. If you have a good person, you guys are of like minds, you guys have similarities, similar values, and you guys connect. Because connection is very important.
That's another thing I wanted to say, that I think our spirits really aligned. One of the reasons I made sure that we became friends, because whether you like it or not, you didn't have choice to be my friend. That's what I knew. So one of the reasons I made sure that we were friends is because I felt like I really connected to this person, and I looked beyond the personality. I already knew that Veronica was a very different person from me. Like, even though I was reserved, like this was a more reserved person. But I saw beyond that. I saw that our spirits connected, and more importantly, God will have us be friends. And so I did everything possible to make you work. So this is for you.
Why are you now saying you did everything possible as if it was only you that did?
No, the fact that, okay, I'm coming from the place of clinginess. Maybe at any point where you felt I was clingy to you, maybe it was just in the
at the initial stage too. At the initial
I was clingy, so maybe it was just an effort to make things work.
Not at an initial stage of our friendship. I mean, at an initial stage of getting to know you. What is your favorite thing to do together with me?
Currently, I think it's because we've not really, since secondary school, we've not spent so much time. Like, adulthood life has just separated everybody. Even though we're in Lagos together, like, everybody's busy. So we're both brothers, so we were limited in the things we could do. So I guess we did not really have so much time to bond in terms of the things, activities, because we had limited activities. So we did mostly talking. And so now that we're out of school, or now when we're out of school where we could not talk every day because of proximity, it's like the thing that we love to do together the most kind of strained. So I think it was
before we made this, before we started the video proper, we're trying to rehearse questions. And I asked this question. Someone asked me this question, and I said I don't know. But now, seriously, there's something that I like doing with you. You know what it is? What? Video call. I like doing video calls with her. It's very nice. Seriously, I like video.
You just want to do that. Okay, no, 3 times now.
Video call. God, it's so sad. Only 3 times.
Actually, like I've said that. See, we're being honest so that you guys don't think, oh, Isioma is the most intentional person when it comes to relationships. I'm being this vulnerable. We're being this vulnerable, so you know that it's really not all that easy out there. But you just have to try. And one thing I believe is that being intentional in a relationship or in a female friendship is not just limited to talking every day, because it's not really feasible to talk every day, especially when you become adults. But I think it's just as simple as,
especially when you live in Lagos. Hey,
yeah,
this Lagos.
No, it's a lot. I'm not even lying.
How do you show your appreciation? Not just to me, in general.
I appreciate it. Like, I'll let you know that I'm really grateful, and most times I love to like give seeds. I give you a gift, or just like I said, I wanted to get you a gift before leaving. Like, God's grace, to get that today. So, like, as God helps me, I like to give physical things like money or something. I hug you, tell you thank you. I don't really get the context of the question. Is there something I'm missing out?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, so how do you show your appreciation? How do you show your appreciation?
Show my appreciation by gifting, hugging. Thank you so much for everything, for being my friend.
Okay, so what's your love language, Veronica? Because this one, I think it will really help us now.
My love language is...
Or your love language is here.
My love languages are gifting.
I didn't know now. I would have come here with
I
gifts.
love hanging out, just quality time,
Hanging out.
Yeah. I like spending quality time with the people I love.
Okay.
I
Like me.
love I love gisting, physical touch. I like hugging, body. I like body.
Can you see she's a clingy one now?
All
Well,
this
let's go on.
body, something.
So I think we have similar love languages. For me, it's quality time and support. I don't know why support is not added to the list of love languages, but maybe
Quality
it's
time
act
is
of
not part of support.
quality time, as in you are giving me the attention, you are listening to me, you're able to say the right things, at
It's
the
not
right
part of
time,
support.
praying with me. And it's a dimension, but I think support stands on its own. Support is like another dimension entirely. Quality time, physical touch is not my love language at all. Like, it depends on the person. So quality time, act of service, yes, act
Yeah,
of
act
service. I
of
think that's where
service, me
support
too.
comes
Mine
in.
act of service too.
I'm not really a gift person, but then I appreciate gifts. So more of quality time and act of service, supporting that support. Do you get? So the act of service is coming from a place of, that this thing means a lot to me, and whether or not you feel like it, because you love me, you do it with me or you do it for me. So yeah, support, act of service, quality time. I love you. And I'm not saying this because it's recording. Okay, how do we set boundaries with each other? I think when we want to set boundaries, it eventually leads us to have maybe a disagreement. One of us is still trying to be more vocal about her boundaries. Veronica is kind of person that will more or less show you than tell you, whereas I will tell you straight up and I won't waste time about it. So sometimes it's really hard deciphering what boundary she wants to set or what the problem is, which would eventually lead to one or two disagreements, open communication, honest communication, and then before we now settle and then understand each other better. So I think that's, or eventually, I think after we've had that honest conversation, and I get to know that, okay, Veronica does not like this. She wants me to study her mood better before I say anything. Isioma is very excited when she's excited. She doesn't know how to hide it and things like that. Can you tell me something about yourself that I don't already know? That I feel like I don't know or understand yet.
Sometimes Isioma does not really understand, because of distance and all. We've not really had time to talk and to understand each other better now, because definitely I'm not really the same Veronica she knew when we were in secondary school. I have evolved, I've changed.
We all have.
Yeah, we have. So there are things that are new about me, making content and stuff like that. I enjoy making content with Isioma, don't get me wrong, I do. But I like to set my boundaries. There are certain things that I wouldn't want to be shown while we're making a video or something.
She's a private person. So one thing I would like you to know about me that I feel like you don't know is that I think you already know it, but maybe I just want you to really understand it better. I'm a very private person, but because I have found a passion in what I do, I go out of my way. Like when the Holy Spirit made me to start or told me to start creating content, it was not something that came easy for me. I used to have social anxiety, bad one. Like I'll send out my broadcasts. In fact, the social anxiety I got from sending out broadcasts to my WhatsApp was more than when I post a video on YouTube. So it wasn't easy at first, but I think I've just grown to see it as both a passion and a purpose. And, based on the impact, testimonies, I've just grown to just let God have his way. So as a result, I try to be as vulnerable as I can, because I know that there's a lot that God will have to do with my vulnerability, or God has to do with my vulnerability. So I'm one that he would have share a lot of things with people. Things that people would ordinarily not share about their lives, things that people would ordinarily want to keep to themselves, just like she has said, are things that God will have me be vulnerable about. And sometimes it doesn't make sense to people who are like really reserved, private. I think that's where sometimes we need to that's where boundaries
Makes
come
sense. No, it's not as if it does not make sense to
not
me.
you. I'm just saying generally, like an average
I
person.
fall in that category now. People that are reserved.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't really it doesn't seem necessary. Like, why would she be showing her results on camera? Why would she be, things
I
like
don't
that?
think that way.
Okay.
Because
but there are some extreme
people are different,
extremely reserved.
I'm talking about my own personal space.
Yes.
So she's the kind of person that even though she's reserved, she can still
share. Yes, I can
share such things. But I'm not that kind of person. So it's not as if I don't understand or I see it as a bad thing. No, it's just how I am.
Okay. So sometimes I have issues identifying the boundaries, and that's why I said you need to be more vocal about it. Oh, please don't vlog my room, or don't show my box, or something like that. You need to be more vocal about, the areas that you don't want me to show, because when I come here, I'm definitely creating content with my girl, right? Creating memories. That's my own way of creating memories. But then I know that her love language is different, or her whole way of bonding is different. So those are the things that I just feel like. That's why I said that the fact that we have different personalities does not necessarily mean that we cannot make it work. As long as we share similar values. I think we've been dwelling more on the negatives. Can we talk about one thing we share in common? As long as we share similar values, and we bond spiritually, I feel like things are going to work, and we're intentional. Things are going to work.
What do we share in common?
We both love God.
Yeah.
And we both desire
aside
to
that.
okay, aside that, I think we are both passionate people in terms of like pursuing our dreams. Veronica is somebody that when she wants to like get something done, get certified in something, she's going to like give it her all. And same for me, I think we're just very passionate people when it comes to pursuing our dreams. Yeah.
Another one.
We're both selfless, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where the phlegmatic similarities come. We're very, very, very selfless.
What's phlegmatic? Explain to YouTube.
People should go and do your research.
Let me tell you something about Isioma. Isioma is a personality test queen. If you want a personality tester,
no, I'm not the
full
queen.
package.
I'm not the queen.
She knows everything about melancholic, phlegmatic.
I don't think that's another thing. Guys, that's another thing. You need to be self-aware. If your female friendships are going to work, if you're going to be intentional, you need to know yourself. You need to understand why you behave the way you behave, and understand why the other person behaves the way they behave. I will leave a personality test in the description box. Please take it, and so that you can understand why you do the things you do. And so you can create it, so that you can create allowances for your friends, right? And if Veronica behaves in a certain way now, I understand that because she's melancholic.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. Like, I don't even know why this is a question. I trust you, Veronica. Do you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you.
I don't like that answer. It's not convincing.
I trust you.
So ask any other question you want to ask.
What makes me a good friend?
Veronica is a very good friend because one, she's selfless and she's very sensitive. Like, she's the kind of person that even if you don't even know something that is wrong with you, she can like spot it from a mile away and like, Shema, you fine? Are you? And I think yes. Shema, you look very tired. Are you okay? You need to rest. Like, she doesn't hesitate to express her kindness. Yes, she doesn't hesitate to express her kindness, and she's very selfless and she's sensitive to the emotions of people. Yeah. What makes me a good friend?
What makes you a good friend? What makes Isioma a good friend is the fact that she always has something to say.
Wow.
I thank God for the grace to give good advice. The Holy Spirit has endowed her with so many gifts. The gift to talk, the gift to encourage people. Yes, Isioma is a good encourager. And I give that to God because God made her that way. So another thing is Isioma is very caring. To a fault. Seriously, to a fault. Like, is that bad? I'm okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm fine.
I think I took that from my mom.
Yes. Remember those times when we were in secondary school? It was a time I was sick, and then Isioma will come to my room. She'll feed me. She'll bath me.
I showered you.
We'll eat together. She'll feed me. She'll pray for me. We'll pray together.
I really miss those moments too. I feel like sometimes adulthood does a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does, seriously, because time heals, time reveals, time breaks relationships, time brings out. Yes, it can break relationships. It can mend relationships. It's all about intentionality, not just in female friendships, in relationships in general. Even in our relationship with God, we have to be intentional. In as much as God loves us, like God is crazy about us, we too have to show him that, okay, Lord, I actually love you, because that's the most important relationship.
When you talk about intentionality now, do you mean like talking every day? Because some people think that it's about talking every day.
No, when I talk about intentionality, I don't mean talking every day, because I mean time.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. But you make out time. You can make out time. Like now, me and Isioma, we agreed. This talk is not just hi Isioma, how are you? No. We'll be talking. We agreed that we'll be talking twice in a month, at least twice in a month. It is not easy, but at the same time, it's easy. Don't be deceived by what you're saying. No, Isioma, oh, you're hugging. Like, we've had a lot of ups and downs in this relationship, but we are pushing. We are trying to make it work, And I believe that is what intentionality is about.
Yeah, the little things.
The little things matter.
As small as she's going on a live session, my friend is going live, I must be there to support. Although there's something she did for me, I was having a competition like I think 2021 or 2022, and she came all the way to support me. So like, it does not mean that because she's not joining my live session, she's not a bad friend. So that's where intentionality comes. Intentionality also comes alongside understanding. That the fact that the person came through the first time and is not able to come through the second time doesn't make them a bad friend.
It's a lie. She's saying this thing sarcastically. Yes,
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to strike the balance. We have the tendency to see only the things that our friends are not doing and forget the things that they've actually done for us.
It's true.
So intentionality must come alongside understanding.
Seriously, I do that. You know, it's not good. It's not good to forget
the things that they've done for you.
It's true.
The psalmist said, I would remember the good things of the Lord and forget not all his benefits. Yes. Because when you begin to forget the things God has done for you, you know, when situations go wrong, you will see it as if the devil will make it as though God doesn't care about you. Whereas God saved you from an accident last year, God has been providing for your family, you are alive and all of that. So it is with our friendship relationship. Sorry, it's your love language.
Even though I'm not the most perfect friend, I know I say this a lot to Isioma. Isioma, thank you for being my friend. Praying together. I believe those are the things that have kept this friendship.
Yeah.
And
praying together.
It's still keeping us together. It's the most important thing, prayer. You mustn't pray together.
Yeah.
You can
pray for each other. About each other. Pray together.
Praying together, but you know, not every time we have time to pray.
Prayers. Then for me, it would be communication. Like, I mean, verbal. Like, say, yes, you might not say it immediately. In fact, I don't even recommend that you say it when you're angry. But please make sure that you make it known. I think that is where I have a strength and a weakness in. Be honest. Honesty and communication are so important in your relationships. If you're going to thrive, be vulnerable.
The one that sticketh closer than a brother.
Yes, Bible says.
That's Isioma. That friend to me. You need to know if that your friend is that friend that sticketh that closer than a brother, or she's just an acquaintance. In order to be vulnerable with that person, take people the way they take you.
Doesn't set you as a
priority. Exactly.
Don't raise your expectations.
You should know your place.
I think that's even the first thing. When you know, okay, are we willing to make this work? Are we willing to be close? Are we willing to like make this friendship work? When you've come to that agreement, then every other thing now flows from there. Okay, how can we be better friends? How can we do better? How can I improve on this? How can I speak your love language more to you and things like that? But when the person have put you here and you have raised the person high, there will be plenty heartbreak. You have expectations that the person will not meet. It's really important to know your place in people's lives, how much they value you and where they place you in their lives. All right, guys, we hope that you have found this video helpful in any way. Let us know what stood out for you in the comment section. Let's have your feedback in the comments. What other things do you think can help your female friendships to be better? What did we miss out on? Let's know in the comment section. Do you like female friendships? Do you have one? And you can even leave a word of appreciation for your female friends and screenshot it and send it to them. Share this video with your friends on Instagram. Screenshot it, tag me at Isioma_Ose and Sompia. Tag us on Instagram, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.